yo, Pisces. It's your girl, Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Scorpio season 2022. I don't know how it happened, but we only have 2 months left of 2022. It just flew the fuck by. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm telling you, this Libra season readings are going to hit different if you watch them now. Patreon gets everything first. Patreon.com/justjeverything. For free content, check out my Instasham at justj_everything. I only have one account. TikTok at justjeverything. And for other dope shit that I do, check out my website, justjeverything.com. So, Pisces, hydrate. Light it if you got it. Whew. As we create sacred, clear space for our benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth. Thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for everyone watching, and for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Damn, a song came through for you guys and I can't remember. Oh, I know it gets better. Hey, you ain't gotta be stressed out. Gonna make you lose it loud. You ain't gotta have no doubts. And I know it gets better. You ain't gonna make it okay. It gets better, Pisces. Things are about to get a lot better. The next 12 years are about to be a very, very different experience if you do your work now. In Scorpio season, you addressing all the truths, you addressing your desires, Neptune still retrograde in your sign, and then on October 28th, Jupiter, your other ruling planet, retrogrades back into your sign. Be sure to go watch the Scorpio season astrology video. That has all the dates for everything. This is eclipse season that we're starting into and embarking upon. And so there are big changes in the realm of I desire and I have and what you believe. And there's going to be shifts in your mental health, shifts in your love relationships, shifts in your relationships just human to human, shifts in your relationship to work, to your purpose, to perseverance, to your purpose, what you view as your purpose. This is also like a very deep evolution in what you believe about yourself. Jupiter will eventually go direct in Pisces and then go forward into Aries, and it's going to start a brand new chapter. This is a brand new cycle. You ain't been here before, Pisces. Where you're about to be at, you haven't been here before. And so you're being asked to do some very specific shadow work, very specific light work and dark work so that you can really like progress. Move forward. That is the name of the game. That's what we're moving towards. And so I can tell you, as an Aries sun, Jupiter retrograde in my sign has been fan-fucking-tastic. So Jupiter being at home, also I have Jupiter and Pisces. So I'm still on my Jupiter, having my Jupiter return, or about to have like another dose of my Jupiter return. And so there is something, I'm telling you, Jupiter retrograde in your sign is not anything to fear. The only thing to fear is like, what it's felt like is, damn, can it be this good? Like, do I just get to enjoy this? Does it just get to be like this fucking cool all the time? Does this like my new normal? Like, is life just this fucking good? Because of my actions and what I did and what I created? Saturn direct, so new karma being doled out, money being unlocked, all kinds of delays being pressed forward. It's like no more access denied. There's lots of access granted, I hear. So let's dive in, because we're asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Scorpio season 2022. It's about to get better. It's about to get better. Your ships are finally coming in. The things that you've set in motion are finally building up momentum. The ball is fucking rolling. Things are happening, which means you're gonna have to turn your back on some old ways, some old bullshit, because you're maturing. King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. There is this maturation that's happening, this emotional and spiritual mastery that's starting to come in. And it doesn't have to look like true mastery, but you're striving for it. You're trying and you're doing better, and life is about to get better. There's just, first thing have to be clarified on the Selenite throne is the how. You focusing on the how you're going to make it happen. You've got your why. You've decided to take the road less traveled. You're doing something new. You've taken a risk on yourself, and now it's time to just make sure that you're merging your practicality with your passion, that you're getting grounded, staying grounded. There could be some evolutions in your root chakra and your relationship to survival, your relationship to lust, your relationship to your sexual energy. There may be somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements impacting your life right now. There may be a need for, big time collaboration with people with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements. Collaboration or consolidation, or some sort of team, like we're co-creating something. So what do you need to turn back on so that you can put your full focus on what's moving forward? This may be too many cards, but a bunch just jumped out. The moon, here you are, showing up quick. Moving, turning your back on the past so you can decide which version of you, which aspect of you is leading the path down this new spiritual journey, this new chapter in your journey. Who's in the driver's seat? I hope it's your spirit. I hope you let your intuition lead, because things are not as they seem. There's so many blessings before you. 6 of Swords coming out. Some of you are moving. Some of you are really there is a lot of turning your back energy. I feel like there's someone with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements that's coming in, or is following you, or is going towards you, and you're moving forward together. The Empress, final card, is the 10 of Swords. I love this. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Cups. Some of you, there's something reminiscent coming in, something of the past, something nostalgic coming in. A need to look at reciprocity, a need to look at balance, making sure that your relationships are symbiotic. I also feel like there's something about your old house, or the childhood house, the house you used to live in. There also could be shifts in property. You finding a house that you love, or finding a house that you feel safe in, or finding living in environments that feel better for you in some sort of way. Some of you can be hanging out with your sibling. There may be a closeness or getting closer with your sibling. Also, there could be pregnancy, giving a current baby a sibling. There is something here about it almost feels like your internal Empress is trapped inside of a lot of negative self-talk. It's like this side of you wants to come out and play, wants to take the wheel, wants to really steer the show. Also, this could be someone's mother, a mother-in-law, a wife, a spouse, a partner, someone really stepping up in some sort of way. But I feel like someone's trying to step up, but they can't, or they're being blocked from stepping up. So let's look at this step by step. Three of Wands says that it's time to look forward. It's time to strive for forward progress. And forward progress in the realm of your subconscious mind. Not letting your subconscious mind, your escapism, your addictions, or insecurities keep you from moving forward, keep you from turning your back on whatever secrecy or lies or deceit or like weirdness that's been going on. Some of you are like getting out of a weird situation. Some of you, something comes to light and you know, like, I need to get my ass out of this situation, and it looks like you finally do. There could be people around that are providing help. Your mother could be providing help. There's two cards of the mother, the moon and the empress, coming out. This is the more spiritual embodiment of a mother archetype, and this is the more physical, creative archetype or embodiment of the divine feminine, divine mother, or, you know, that kind of maternal energy. But I do feel like whatever two major arcana out, so there will be some redirection in the realm of your beliefs, redirection in the realm of who you are, what you know about yourself to be true, the risks that you take, the gambles that you take, and it's time to bet on you, Pisces. It's time for you to really trust in like your experience and where you're going, and like there's no need to be nervous about where you're going. The only thing I say to be nervous about is making sure that you check your relationship to your internal talk. Like, are you having a lot of negative self-talk? Is there a lot of self-limiting beliefs here coming up? There could be bouts of nostalgia, lots of emotion. There could be, you know, some stuff going on from the childhood or from the past, or like childhood friends, or you know, deep like soulmate connections that you may be like looking away from, or creating distance from, or moving away from. But I just heard, like, when I was a child, I behaved as a child, I walked like a child, talk like a child. But when I became, you know, an adult, I put away childish things. And that's what it feels like. You're putting away this old version of you and stepping into this more adult, mature, responsible, consistent, nurturing, caring version of yourself. There's definitely this reconnection with nature that's happening, reconnection with Mother Earth, reconnection with water, and a new update in the realm of the mind. But before you get to the Ace of Swords, you gotta get out of this sticky situation that you're in, deal with whatever kind of intricacies are involved in this move or this shift, or whatever intricacies are involved in getting out of this like turbulent place in your mind, and like being done with whatever dead horse you've been beating. Some of you, it's just like there are these cycles that have to end. There's a brand new beginning in the realm of your mind. But this old survivor mode version of you has to die. And you need to let it. You need to turn your back on that version of you. And you need to turn your back on whatever has you in survival mode to begin with. I feel like there's also there could be just some sexual healing that's coming through. And that doesn't have to be with someone else. You can absolutely embark on sexual healing with yourself. I feel like you need to do that first before you're doing it with someone else, actually. Getting really comfortable with your own body, getting really comfortable with, like, you know, being in your skin before you try to seek validation of, you know, your existence by way of another's gaze, especially a male gaze. I do feel like there is this period of like uncertainty where faith is activated. You don't know what's going on, or there's this period of like, what the actual fuck, or I can't believe I've done this, or I can't believe, you know, I'm here. I can't believe this is happening. But I also feel like some stuff comes to light where it's just like, okay, it's time to like This isn't for everybody, but some of you are in situations where it's just like, no more. No more of this. It may be a deep comfort zone that you're being asked to leave. This is going to be a juicy plunge. And if you leave the comfort zone, there is a financial benefit. Six of Cups and then the King of Pentacles under the bottom of the deck. So there's absolutely financial stability well on its way to you. You just have to get out of this insecure, fearful, like lack mentality. And I also feel like some of you are doing your best not to carry around grudges, but you're not doing your best to heal your heart. Because if you were, you wouldn't be entering into this season so guarded or so wounded. There also could be some wounding around the mother, wounding around someone with Taurus or Libra, Gemini, maybe Virgo placements too. Whatever's going on with this Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, I feel like it comes to an end in Scorpio season. It's like the resolution is found. If there's tension, there's forward progress that's made. The Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, they may be in a point where they're really focusing on their own shit. You may not have their full attention, which you may not care about. You know, you may not need, but some of you do. And I feel like the fire signs, the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, is definitely in a point where they are trying to make something of themselves too. They're trying to set some shit in motion too. But there's some cloudiness. There's some uncertainty. Things are not as they seem. So do not move in haste. But listen to your gut when it's, you know, when you get that, all right, I'm going to go ahead and head out. Like when you get that, listen to it, you know. If it feels, I say it all the time, I need to make sure if it feels off, it is. If something feels off, it is. And you trusting that instinct over and over puts you in a position where you feel really, really confident about yourself, and you aren't afraid to put an end to any situation that proves toxic. Some stuff is coming to an end, some pain, some uncertainty, some comfortability is coming to an end because you're getting out of survival mode and you're about to be asked to thrive. And that's why there's certain people in your life that the divine can't, like, these people have to be in your life because they have to see you, they have to see the divine work through you, work through your life, see your life transformed by way of you choosing spirit, you choosing optimism, you choosing belief, you choosing faith, you choosing, you know, also to do the work that has to be accompanied with the faith, because faith without works is dead. And look at you putting in work. We see you. We love to see it. We love to see it, Pisces. Let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.